Boots, obviously a frustrating afternoon result-wise for you at Fylde here today, but what's your immediate assessment on that?
Yeah, probably like you said, very frustrating. I think we didn't do ourselves justice at all first half. I thought our first half performance was poor and it wasn't us, both in and out of possession, which probably in the end is cost us because we're then coming out second half chasing the game. But I thought for 20-25 minutes second half, we probably should have got an equaliser if not get in front in the game, but then we don't take the chances and then we get sucker punched twice on the counter, which happens, and like you said, yeah, very frustrating to come away with here with nothing. So
yeah, I mean, you mentioned the first half and feeling like you maybe weren't quite yourselves before obviously going into half time. What do you feel it was that was sort of a little bit off in that opening 45 at least?
It's hard to put a finger on it really. I think it's just one of them things that I don't know what it is about. Every time we play Fylde, just something seems to not work within the way we play or the way they set up, and it's happened again today. Like, I can't really put a finger on it why, but I think we probably weren't brave enough on the ball in possession on the whole, and we probably gave the ball away more times today in the first half than we have done in probably the last 2 or 3 games in total. So and they're a real transition team, want to hit you on the counter, and we played to their strengths really, giving it away in areas so they could do that.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it being a bit of a sucker punch in the second half. Obviously came out, had a few chances, and we're probably on top really until obviously Fylde get a couple of quick fire goals. Is that really a bit of the frustrating sense in it, that you probably on the pitch felt like you were growing into the game only to then get kind of hit with that at the other end?
Yeah, like we were just saying in there, I think when we are having them spells in games, we've got to make sure we make them count. We've got to at least get one in that spell, and obviously we haven't, and then you're still chasing and chasing and chasing. You start committing more bodies to go forward, and then there's chances you are going to get hit on the counter. And like I said before, they're a real transition counter team, and they've punished us, and fair play to them.
Yeah, I mean, a healthy away following as well. I mean, it's not one of the furthest trips. It probably feels like one of the closer ones, really, knowing how it is with Gateshead's away journeys. But obviously, like I say, a healthy away end, and obviously frustrating not to send them home with anything today, but still good to see their support as well. Yeah,
100%. Like I've always said, we never take it for granted. Everywhere we go, whether there's 30, 100, 200, 400, we can always hear them, and they're loud and proud of us. And like I said, it's just a shame we couldn't put on a performance, especially first half, but get a result for them to go home with. But we're grateful, and thank you for the travelling support.